Hey, what's up, lovely people? Your boy Akshay Rashikran coming here. Today, I'm going to discuss with you the amazing things, what I have learned from so many years after going to so many events. See, I will tell you what is my biggest takeaways and what I have learned from events. The number one thing is when you go to events, like you can learn a lot. See, learning is very important, as Warren Buffett, the billionaire, tells. The day you stop learning is the day you'll be dying. You have to be constantly be learning. In today's world, it is not the uneducated people are not the people who don't know how to speak or like what to speak, are the people who are not constantly upgrading themselves and catching the new trends, right? Those are the people who will become uneducated, right? You always have to be like leveling up, right? Or else, like in this competitive world, you'll be smashed. See, the number one thing is, I'll tell you why we have to be always learning, okay? The number one thing is why you have to attend events is what you can learn in like 3 years, 4 years through books, right? You will be able to learn within a fraction of few days. Imagine me coming from there to here in walk. If I have to come, it'll take like couple of minutes. Of course, I can even run also, right? I can run and I can move to the next destination fast. But stop, think about for 1 second. If there is uh, bicycle, if there is a car or like something, you can come extremely fast, right? That is why learning, like going to events, will help you to reach the destination fast, right? What someone can learn in like normal education, no offense to like colleges, schools, or like professors, I love them. I had gone to college, I'm not a dropout, right? But the thing what I want to tell you guys is, if you want to learn anything, right, if you want to learn fast, events is the best place. See, the beauty is like you'll be able to learn things extremely fast, and you'll have like-minded people. Just imagine, okay, like a normal school or like a normal function or like something happens, there'll be like random people, like everybody who just comes out there. Like very few people actually have some interest and like inclination about reaching that goals or like reaching that destination. But if you see, when it comes down to in real world, right, like people who succeed, like people who have the same driven, the same hunger, the same passion, the same enthusiasm, the same determination, right, they come. What happens is, see, like we humans from early history to today, if you see also, people love learning in groups. People love like learning in communities. If there is a community of like-minded people, whatever goal you have, if you want to reach it in like 1 year, you can reach it in like 5 to 6 months, right? Because when you have the like-minded people of the same community, same tribes, because your vibes attracts your tribe, and all the people who wants to learn, who wants to have massive success, for them, they are going to come and attend events. And that's the thing, right? When you attend events, it becomes extremely easy for you, and like you'll be able to meet more like-minded people, and like you'll be able to network, right? Like it's always said, like your network is your net worth. And by constantly learning, by constantly evolving, like you will be able to network with like-minded people, right? Like it will help you to level up, like it will help you to learn the things extremely fast, network with smart people, and there are like so many benefits. And you can learn things in extremely fast way, right? You can get like your team members. I've got most of my team members by attending events itself. Like you can meet so many business partners, who knows, like you can meet like your future girlfriend or like even boyfriend also through events. That's the thing, guys. Like events can literally transform you, change your life completely, right? And that's why always make sure that you start attending events, go to conferences, go to paid conferences. The more you pay, the more attention you are going to do, right? See, it's not just about like paying about the event or something. You have to figure out what is your passion, what is your obsession. Based on that, like you have to plan which one is the best for you, right? Like once after like you figure out which one is best for you, you just have to go out there and figure out a way, right? Today there is like so many events happening in India, USA, around the world, right? Make sure that you pick the thing which you are extremely obsessed, and yeah, and then you start attending the event. See, because opportunity comes only once, but it's for those people who grab the opportunity, right? See, life is like too short. Most people think, okay, next year I'm going to attend the event, this year I have problems, like all these things. See, events happen not just one year, every year events happen, okay? And maybe next year little bit the price will be increased. It's many people think in that way, right? Like right now the price of a event ticket is $1,000. Next year it will be like $1,100. They think, okay, what's there, why should I attend the event now? I'm going to attend the event next year. But there is something called like opportunity cost and some cost. Opportunity cost is like you are just skipping one event. You think like, let's join for the next year, and you think in that $1,000 let's buy iPhone, right? That is like opportunity cost is like you are spending, right? You are spending and you're not getting something. Like you are going to a movie, you are enjoying with your $1,000, you're buying clothes, like all like the expensive clothes, or like going to a party, right? It's a non it's like it's like you won't get the ROI, right? Like it's like you are spending on it. Whereas if you invest that same $100 or like $1,000, depending upon whatever event you want, right? If you go, it is like opportunity also you have catched, and like some cost. The some cost is nothing, but this is much bigger than the opportunity cost. Many people can't understand what is that basically. I'll tell you in the most easiest and simple way. See, some cost is nothing but like right now you attending an event, right? Like you are investing with that, like you are able to grow your knowledge, you are able to scale up your knowledge to 2x 5x and 10x level, right? Like whatever level you want to reach, that is like the some cost. With that, like you go to event, right? Like you have spent $1,000, you have gone to event, like you have met like 2 or 3 people or like 5 people clients you have got, and you have closed them for $1,000 each, right? And you have made like $4,000. Your investment was $1,000, you have get 4x ROI with so much of learning, so much of networking, and so many collaboration, so many things you can do. It's all about how well you utilize the things, right? And that is what it's all about. When you go to event, you can quickly learn, you can reach like many. See, I have gone to so many events, which I always tell you, right? See, if I had to figure out everything on my own, reading books, see, reading books is like very boring, okay? I'm not someone who from birth used to read the books, right? I hated reading books until I was like 18, 19 years. One day I saw an ad like Thai Lopak's telling, if you want to become successful, you have to read the books. That day everything shifted, right? Like that day I felt, okay, I have to keep on learning, right? And that is what inspired, like Thai Lopak's inspired me. Afterwards, my other mentors like Rahul Bhatnagar said, right? Invest like a king and spend like a beggar, right? And this is how you have to go about, right? No matter how much money you have or whatever it is, always keep on learning, right? Like remember this quote, even Warren Buffett tells, right? Nothing, no investment ever in the world will give you the ROI of like self education, self investment. Figure out the events which is happening in or around your place. Don't worry, even if the COVID is there or something, you can wear the mask, right? And like you will be able to go. Still, if you feel afraid to go to some events, you can attend events virtually, right? And there is no substitute for anything, right? Like, and that's how like you can keep on learning, right? And that is the thing. By going to events, you can learn extremely fast, 10 times fast. You can meet like-minded people, you can grow fast because you will be in the zone, right? See, there is a zone which is like very, very important. Like in olden days, if you see, there were like saints and like rishis who used to sit below the tree, and they used to do the meditation, right? And some people used to go to Himalaya mountains, right? Why? There is a zone over there, like the purity of air is like top notch, and like this is how like they were able to meditate. Like right now, if you see in like cities or some place, there is so much of noise, pollution, all those things, right? The same thing happens in event. When you go to an event, the same energy level will be extremely high, right? Like you have to know, it's not just about learning, you have to learn at the same time implement. 80% people come, learn, and they never implement in the first few weeks. It's always said, even like a book, right? You buy a book from Amazon, you don't touch the book in first week, like you won't, there is more probability that you won't touch for the next 6 months as well, right? You have to start learning, and that is how like you will be able to do, right? And me, after going to 100 plus events, I figured out what is the every single loophole, right? What people do, how they go about. And after I was first a attendee to events, then I was a volunteer. From then I started organizing events. I've organized like Real Knowledge Club Summit, right? Like we had over 21 speakers, and I've done like consulting, Asia's biggest consulting challenge, or Asia's biggest consulting workshop, 24 hours, and so many things. Right now, for all the people who are wondering exactly how to get the most out of the events, right? Do the do's and don'ts, all those things, whatever I've said, in a very short and a crisp way, I'm going to show you. Like whoever wants to download that, just comment me over here below this video, or like click on the link below in the comments or like bio from wherever you're watching from, and download it, and yeah, make use of it, and start going to events. I'm not telling you have to come to my events, right? Go to whatever event, whichever place, nearby events, educational, business, mindset events. Okay, this is what will help you to level up and help you to reach like the level of success which you want, right? And that's all for now. Thank you so much everyone for watching and taking your time, and bye bye, see you everyone.